morning, happy Sunday, and welcome to Coffee and Tarot Time. So I have a little bit of a special treat for you guys. I was digging through the archives of all my tarot decks, and we know I have a few. And I forgot I had bought this deck. I think I've used it once. I had noticed another reader had used it on YouTube, and it seemed very interesting. It's called the Vice Versa Tarot. And the thing with this deck is, that's the book from it. The thing with this deck is, as you can see, there's your 10 of Swords, but then there's another one on the other side, which makes it kind of interesting. Okay, I am not sure what kind of readings I will pull out of this, but I am willing to take the journey, and hopefully some of you will choose to come with me. All right, so one of the things about this deck is it's probably best not to look as you're shuffling. Just don't look. So we shuffle as best we can. I don't know why it seems like it's an extra thick deck. I'm not sure about that. It feels the same as far as paper wise, but it just feels like it's a little bit thicker. So I'm not even looking at the deck, and I'm going to flip some, put some straight down, and I don't know, like I said, and I don't read reversals. Ooh, no matter what deck it is. Okay, so let's fix this one. This is the Nine of Wands. This is the King of Swords. This is the Four of Pentacles. The Moon. And this is the Hermit. Okay, like this. I am going to clarify with another deck, only because I got to get used to this deck. I have to be honest with you. But, all right. So let's just talk about the cards for a minute. So and then we'll go into the pictures. This is going to be a little bit longer video, as you can tell. The Nine of Wands is, continuously being kind of presented with obstacles, but you get through them and you move on to the next. And you're almost there, because don't forget, 9 is right near 10, and 10 is the finish and the completion of something. We have the King of Swords, and he has his sword down in this one, which is not really good. That means that it means that they kind of like retreat. They decide they want to retreat and not talk. And with the Four of Pentacles, it tells us that either you or someone else is turning your back. Okay, they are turning their back and just concentrating on work. We come down to the Moon card and the Hermit. And I just think that you're envisioning something, and you may be dealing with a Virgo, but you're envisioning something that's probably not true. So you're making something up in your head, and we just don't know all the facts. So before we know the facts, let's not jump to conclusions, shall we? And the Hermit, this one here is funny, because you see how he has the dogs with him, and there's 2 dogs in the Moon card too. So I feel like there's somebody who, or you feel like you're alone, but you're actually not alone, okay? And the dogs could be your spirit guides too. So I got to be honest with you, I have to clarify. So I'm going to start with the Nine of Wands and see what we come up with. And you could see, I'm going to use my Mythic deck. That's a pretty straightforward deck. So 9 of Wands, and then we'll reread the cards. King of Swords. Okay, have patience. Four of Pentacles. Swords, they're watching you. The Moon card. King of Swords again. And the Hermit. The Tower. Ta-da! So, I'm clarifying the Tower. Let's see what the Tower has to bring. Oh, you hear Luna? She's sneezing. Bless you, Luna. Oh. Okay, we're getting repeating cards here, which is good. Okay, so I got a feel for this reading now, believe it or not. So I feel who's ever watching this reading, this may just be a snapshot that a situation or a person just isn't really moving in the direction that you want. But this is all very temporary because you are going to have a reason to celebrate, because the Three of Cups talks about celebration. The Tower is just sudden move, sudden something, like you're gonna, the Page of Swords is spying. So I feel like with the Tower card, I know it sounds crazy, but I gotta throw it out there. Like someone's maybe had you blocked or was ignoring you, and then all of a sudden they show up like they viewed your story. Something crazy like that. Like I feel like it's just sudden and it just comes out of the blue. And like I said, the Page of Swords is all about stalking. Not in the creepy way, like the dude or the woman's not in your bushes looking at you, because that would be just like really creepy. The King of Swords with his sword down, and it was clarified by the Seven of Pentacles, tells us that this person's not willing to talk right now or do what you want to do. So you're going to have to just have patience. They're going to come around, but you have to have patience. You can't force the situation. And you're going to see the more patience you have, the more you're going to get. So you may be involved with somebody or semi-involved or know somebody, or it could even be, work, money, whatever situation. Go really, really slow, have patience. Do not try to control the situation because it's all going to come to you, okay? And with the Moon card with the King of Swords, we like this because if you notice now his sword is up, his arms are open, which tells us that, okay, now I'm ready to receive love and now I'm willing to talk about it, okay? All right, I think this makes sense. I hope it does. Oh, that's a lot of cards there. Lots of cards. I'm not sure I'm sold on this deck. I have to be honest with you. You have to remember I'm an empathic reader. So I look at a card and I go by the feelings. And this one kind of makes my head want to explode. So if I may be giving it away. So let me know your thoughts about this deck, and maybe that's what I'm going to start doing. I have some decks I just don't use. I don't know why I have all these decks. So let me know what you feel about this deck. I just do want to show you one thing. So we take Mr. King of Swords and we flip him over. I don't know, the back looks worse than the front, to be honest. And I think this was the positive one. I don't know what the heck that is. And then Four of Pentacles. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not sold on this deck. I'm really, really not sold on this deck. I am going to be making my own deck fairly soon. I do have to start working on that. I just have to find the time. And I will let you know when it comes out. If anyone really likes this deck, give me a shout out. All right, everyone. Thank you for watching. Happy Sunday, and everybody have a great day.